Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to go over something that's kind of been on my mind. I think there's a lot of arrogant people, especially when it comes to a sport like powerlifting, where our success is deemed by lifting heavier weights than others. So I just want to talk about my golden rules for staying humble. Now the first one is never discredit anyone's accomplishments. No matter how successful you think you are, no matter how much of a professional you may be, if someone tells you they just hit 100 pounds for a 1 rep max, you congratulate them. Don't give them the rebuttal and say, well, I've done, 300 for 1. Like, that's completely unnecessary. Don't even bring up your own numbers. Just congratulate that person and let them know to keep going. Don't be that guy who's naming off numbers or even just saying, oh, well, I have a buddy who did this. It's almost like you're trying to discredit that person. So really just go away from that. Another thing is, if you're in the gym and someone asks to work in, or you can see them eyeing, your rack or the equipment that you're using, ask them to work in. I mean, no matter what you're doing, you should always be nice enough, and it's just general gym etiquette, to be able to tell someone, hey, come in, work in with me. A lot of people do appreciate that, and I think it's unfortunate that when we're in the gym, a lot of people just hog up the space and really don't make themselves very approachable when it comes to lifting with someone. I mean, you have to rest sometime, so you may as well just let that person work in. Now, if they don't ask you about something, don't tell them. You could have a world record, national titles, just insane numbers to your name. If they don't ask you about it, you don't have to tell them. It's just one of those things. You just let your actions speak for themselves. Don't go around every single person you meet, oh yes, I'm a powerlifter, oh yes, I did this, oh yes, I competed in that. It's just very obnoxious, and it just you don't have anything to prove to anyone else besides just proving it for yourself. So just, if they don't ask, don't say anything. Another thing is, if they don't ask for your help, don't give it to them. Or if they're not signaling or anything, don't feel like it's your obligation as this know-it-all to go over there and correct them on their form or correct them on this or that. Just let them be. I mean, some people, you just have to let them learn for their own mistakes. You can't be there for everyone, and it's also obnoxious to be going up to people, especially when the help isn't warranted. And then going off of those lines, if you're talking to someone and they're just talking about something completely wrong, like, oh yeah, I heard that, carbs after 9 p.m. make you fat, like, just go with it. Just say, oh yeah, okay, alright. I mean, what are you going to do? Try to correct that person? And especially, this is more so for people when that person doesn't want to learn, that person's set in their ways. Just let them figure it out for their own. If they ask you what you think about it, then tell them, oh, well, I don't think that's true, or there's been studies that this and that. Then you can talk about it a little bit more, but don't go around correcting everyone at everything they say. You'll sound like a snob. So those are my 5 little golden rules for just staying humble. Like I said, I think there's a lot of arrogant people in the sport, and it's unfortunate because this is a sport where we should really be supporting each other. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a competition, but you really want to do your best to help people kind of build themselves up, especially when it's obviously a beginner to intermediate lifter. Don't put them down, especially when they're just starting to learn and grow for themselves. So that's kind of just my little quick video for today. a little bit different than the other content I've been putting out. But regardless, if you really like this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, that sort of thing. And then once again, you can pretty much find every other detail, social media, that sort of thing in the links below. Feel free to send me an email at searchtoniewlevels@gmail.com. I'll pretty much get back to you as soon as I can. So once again, thank you guys very much.